Subscribe to my channel.
Okay guys, welcome to CodeWithtec, and thanks for you staying. Alright, and we want to say thank you to all of our subscribers. You are doing extremely well. We appreciate your effort, and also want to say to all of our new subscribers, please give us the name of your country and where you are watching from, so that we can keep sending you shout out and keep checking on you as well. You can comment the name of your country, where are you watching from, all right, so we can keep sending you a special shout out on every video. So guys, if you are just tuning into this channel, please subscribe. Okay, this is our last video on discussing gradient background. All right, we will be discussing our conic-gradient. All right, for our conic-gradient, we say a conic-gradient is a gradient with color, okay, with color transition, all right, rotated around a center point. There is a gradient with color transition that is being rotated around a center point. How can we know? We say the syntax of a conic-gradient, we have the background image with a conic-gradient from this angle, from an angle at a position, color gradient, color degree. Okay, so the other thing we'll be looking at in conic-gradient, we'll be looking at color degree, we'll be looking at from angle, we'll be looking at angle, color, degree, position. These three things, they are very important in gradient, in conic-gradient. So the first thing we'll be doing here is we'll come here into our style, and then we say body. Now within this body here, we say background, we'll say background image. In background image, we'll say conic-gradient. With this conic-gradient here, the first example will be our red, yellow, green. Okay, now this is our color degree, this is our color degree, and this is our color degree, but we have not added anything to them yet. We are just doing the word three color. This is a three color example. Okay, and we save this, we open this lesson into the browser. Now this is what we have. All right, this is what we have. Now we want to check this out. Okay, our example shouldn't have been like this, but we want to know what is the problem with this example. We want to know what is the problem. Okay, so to know what is the problem of this example, the next thing we'll look out for is this. We'll come back to our browser. We say we want this, the height, to be 100 VH. We save this. After taking 100 VH, put this on the side, come and refresh this. Good. Now we are giving this a height. Now we are saying, we say conic-gradient a range, particularly like a rotational gradient, but a transition and rotate around the center point. Now this is center point of our browser, and the red, yellow, and green, they rotate around it. Okay, and the transition, as we can see. Okay, good. Now the next gradient we want to work with, we want to increase the color like a 4 or 5 color. All right, let's make it like a 4 or 5 color. Now in this color section here, we are going to include other colors. All right, red, yellow, green, we say blue, black. We save this. If I come back here, refresh here, while I have this fine and beautiful color. Okay, we have this fine beautiful color that we can work with. All right, so with that being said, we want to work a bit on using decreed in it. All right, and using something that we call our conic-gradient, and turning our conic-gradient into border radius. Okay, into a border radius. So with that being said, we want to come here quickly want to come here, and then for here we want to work with these things and give it a border radius. All right, we want to work with them and give them a border radius. Now how can we give it a border radius? We come down here, we say border radius should be 50%, and save this. Come back to this place and refresh it. Now we are not seeing anything happening. Why? Because this is our fault. All right, now I'll just create a div down here and class the div and give the div here or conic. Good, and save it. Now we come into the browser here and change this to .conic. Save it. All right, now 100 VH, we want to change it. Instead of it being 100 VH again, we'll say 200 pixel. Say 200 pixel, and then we'll come here, we'll say the width too should be 200 pixel, and save this. Good. When we come here, we refresh this side. Now we have it. Okay, we have the border radius to work on it as a div. Okay, so we have just turned this div here into a circle, and we make it to have such a nice looking circle and background. All right, now so you can also use this on a div. All right, not just using it on any other thing. Now we can turn this and share our entire color, our full color, into a degree as well. Right, we say red should be 0 degree, red should be 90 degree, yellow should be 90 degree, yellow should be 180 degree. Right, we say green should be 180 degree, green should be. Now so let us do this quickly. We'll say red should be 0 degree, which is start from 0 degree. All right, 0 degree, comma, we say red again. Okay, we say 90 degree. Now come here to yellow, we started from 90 degree again. All right, we come to yellow, we say from 90 degree, from 90 degree. Okay, we get outside this again, we say yellow, again we say 180 degree, right, 180 degree. Okay, we come here to green, we say 180 degree. It start from 180 degree. We come here, we say the same yellow again. That is green, right? Green, we say green from 180 degree. We say yellow 90 degree, green 180 degree. Green start from 180 degree to 270 degree. Good. We say comma, and now we take blue from 270 degree to blue range from 270 degree, right? So we take blue, we say blue is 270 degree. Okay, 270 degree blue, and then we can get rid of this black totally. All right, blue should be 270 degree. Good, we save this. Now after saving it, we want to come to our browser and check what we have done. Let's go back quickly to what we have here. We have red from 0 degree to 90 degree, comma, and yellow have 90 degree to 180 degree, comma. Green we have this to this, blue we have 170 to 170 degree. Okay, so we can save this. So our code error just now, we did not check in the concatenation in CSS, so we will have this beautiful full color looking, okay, div. All right, now with that being said, guys, I think we have understood and we know how. With that being said, guys, we have understood and know how this work. Okay, so we want to work on our last conic gradient. All right, so our last conic gradient, we want to come here in this place. We want to say repeating repeating conic gradient. All right, repeating conic gradient. And in this repeating conic gradient, we want to get rid of all of these things then that we wrote here, and we want to write a different form of colors. All right, we want to write different forms of color and directions. Right, we say red should be 10%. Okay, command. Yellow should also be 28%. Good. And for this, we already have border radius of that. Good. Now we can change the border radius to something like 20. Okay, we save it. Now if I come and refresh this, voila, we have this. Okay, we have the cute looking transitions, right? Colors go blending into each other. We also turn it into a circle form. We turn this into a circle form. Let's change this to 500 because we want to see it more. All right, turn this into 50. Come back here. We want to see what we have here more. Good. Voila, this is what we have. Okay, now with that being said, we want to work it out with red, yellow. Okay, repeated gradient. We want to work it out with red, yellow, and another color. Okay, now work it out. Then add one more color to this. Then add one more color to this quickly. I want to add this. Was it there should be 10 also, 10%. I want to say blue should also be 10%. 10%. Good. We save this. We'll come back to our browser, refresh it. Voila. Now we have blue 10% here, we have red, and we have this. All right, we have we have two colors. Now we have just included blue as 10%. all right, let's make this with 20% instead. Now it is this common check-in I want us to have. All right, we have 1 2 3 4 5 and so on. Good. Now we are seeing what this will bring. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for sticking around. All right, this is all about discussing conic-gradient and how it works. Okay, so guys, I hope that we learned something from this video. If you have doubt or something that you didn't understand, please, you can leave a comment, and trust me, we will attempt to it. So do not forget, this is CodeWithtec, and I hope that we are learning something lesson after lesson. Okay, so guys, please do not forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. Okay guys, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and trust me, please drop down the name of your country and where you are watching from, and we will send you a shout out. So thank you very much. I'll see you guys in our next video. Okay, thank you very much guys. I'll see you in the next video.
Subscribe to my channel.